Hey YouTube, I'm back, Squealer642, and I am here with another video of Google Music, the app on the Android phone market thingy and on the computer. I'm sorry for the awful video quality, but I'm stuck without my DSLR, and so I'm using my just regular camcorder. Anyways, moving past that. I was just going to give you a quick overview of the music app on the Android phones. You can also access the music or the cloud player for Google Music through the iPhone on the internet, music.google.com. But we're going to be looking at the Android version today. So here we go. So you can see here I have about 4,000 songs. You can upload up to 20,000 songs for as large or as high a bitrate as you want, and it's actually a pretty good deal. You can upload 20,000 songs, which I know I already said, and you can listen to them as many times as you want, and it's pretty awesome because it's free. You don't have to pay anything. You can upload up to 20,000 songs. It's awesome. Moving along, you can see on the app you can browse through your artists. You can browse through your albums. I have a lot of albums. You can browse through your songs. You can browse through playlist, or you can actually make playlists. And actually, one of the cool things is it has this thing called Instant Mix, which is actually if you know the Zune software, it's a lot like Smart DJ, where you can tell it, or where you can pick a song, and it'll pick other songs that are similar to that song based on the beat and the artist and that kind of thing. It's somewhat like Pandora, except it just picks from your library. Really neat feature. I recommend trying it out if you decide to try out this Google Music. And then there's also, if you have an iPod or an iPhone or an iPod Touch or whatever, you know that you have this thing called coverflow. It has something very similar to that. It's just in your recents, and if you just go over to the Recents tab. Sorry, my phone is not the fastest. If you go over to the Recent tab, you can turn your phone sideways, and it will change itself to this coverflow style interface, and you can go through. And my phone is not great, and this is actually a really smooth little animation thing. I was actually really surprised. But you can see you can flip through, and you can. Let's listen to Busta Rhymes here. So then play. And actually you can see this is the default screen, and somewhat like on the iPhone, you can actually tap the album cover and it'll adjust it so that you can see your other controls. Like, dislike, shuffle, back, pause, play, next, and repeat. You can see you can do just to repeat the album, or you can repeat the one song. I like to leave that off because it's really annoying after a while. And then you can just go ahead and tap your album art again to get it back. Let's see, then if you tilt it back forward, or portrait like this, it turns you back, and it brings you back just like this. Anyways, the other thing I was going to mention, I just remembered this. You can actually now turn that off. Now they have a new addition to the Android market with a music section, and you can click on the little icon in the Google Music app, and it'll bring you to the music store, which is a lot like the music store on the iPhone. It's really cool. They have lots of music, and I know that a bunch of the online videos and stuff are saying, well, it's not as good because they don't have as many agreements with record label companies, and actually I don't think that's true. They have a lot of good music on here, and they also have a free song of the day, which I have not checked out today, and you can play it, listen to it, and then download it if you want. I don't actually know what this song is, so let's give this a shot. And actually, I'm not tuned to this music, so I think I'll actually not download this free song of the day for this afternoon. Anyways, but you can see new releases. You're getting a lot of the same things that you would get on the iTunes Store or Zune Store. You can listen to the songs. Anyway, we've already gone through this. And actually, I've noticed a lot of the albums are actually cheaper on here than they are on iTunes or the Zune Store. I don't really know why, but they are, and I guess that's a good thing because you're buying albums for cheap. And actually, this is something else to point out. If you do buy your music on the Android market, your music that you buy does not count towards your 20,000 songs that you can put on your Google Music cloud storage. Because I don't know why. I guess they're figuring, well, he's paid for it, so, or he or she, sorry, but you've paid for it, so you shouldn't have to waste your storage on it. So, I mean, that's the best reason I can think of. But, anyways, switching back to the music app. Wow, okay. My phone kind of sucks. Sorry for that. And it's actually a pretty quick app. It doesn't have that. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's laggy, but if you don't mind the animations that are slow at times, it's a great app. And of course, if you have a better phone, you're going to have a better experience. But here you can see I'm playing a song that I haven't played on my phone before, and so this is streaming from the cloud. And you can see, well, you can't actually see that, but if you look, let's see if I can adjust the exposure. Nope, if you can look at the timeline there, it actually, and you can see it across that little dark part on the right, it shows you the buffered space, or the buffered part of the song, so that if you are depending on your connection speed, the better your connection, the faster it buffers. And so it'll actually buffer while you have service, and then if you get into a dead zone where you don't have service, it'll actually already have some music buffered, so if you happen to go back into a zone where you do have service, it will just continue buffering. And it actually does that onto the next song, whatever that song may be. And actually, this is the only song I have in this album. But it's actually called caching, and it will cache that music, so next time you play it, if it was somewhat recent, you actually won't have to wait at all, and it'll already be on your device. But if it's been a while, it won't actually take as long for it to load. Anyways, this has been a kind of a more in-depth preview of Google Music. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to be awesome, click that like button down here in the description. And remember, always feel free to rate and subscribe.